What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Saturday Night Tech Talk, baby. I'm doing this a little different. I'm live streaming on the Rodecaster video. So let me know down in the comments, how do you like the audio and how does the picture quality sound, as this is my first time direct live streaming from a Rodecaster video. We're going to talk tech, baby. We're going to have some fun and go from there. Mike all in my face. Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to see if the live stream is good and going from there. All right, I see some people here. Let me see, dog. Let me see. We're going to talk tech, baby. Oh, yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. Oh, it looked good, too. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So, listen, I'm direct streaming from the Rodecaster video, baby. I'm looking at it. It looks good, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. So, I've always been using, like, StreamYard. And StreamYard has been, the quality has not been that great. But live streaming straight from the Rodecaster video is something that this is my first time doing it. And I wanted to check out, and I'm looking at it, and it is amazing. Like, God, the video quality is amazing. So, yeah. God, man, I should have been doing this. What's going on? I see y'all people. But yes, I am using the Rodecaster video direct streaming. And it looks really good, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, man, we gonna talk some tech. All right, we gonna talk some tech, baby. Let's go. All right, we gonna talk some tech, baby. All right, yeah. Yo, what's going on? And I can see all y'all in the chat. All right, man. The only issue is, how do I play some music? But I guess I can't play the music. I'm live streaming, baby. Yes. How you doing? Man, that's what I'm talking about. What the helly? So I mean, look, this is my first time using the Rodecaster video, direct live streaming. And I'm looking at it, and it's amazing, man. The video quality is amazing. This is what I've been missing. Like, I could be live streaming like this for a long time, man. I'm looking at this like, oh my goodness, look how quality this is. So I just finished shooting the video, and yeah. I mean, I just finished shooting the video. Let me see if my stuff work. Oh no, not that. Not that. Oh, I messed up. All right, cool. So I remember now. I changed all that stuff. Okay. Go back here. Yeah. All right. So I got to fix all that. All right. So, man, listen, man. What's up with Yeah, man. Hey, Gwen, what's happening? Say, man, let's go and talk some tech, man. Listen, I've been shooting a video all day, man. And as I was shooting the video, I said, you know what? Let's go live for a little while, man. Let's have some fun, man. No doubt. Let's have some fun. Go ahead and hit that like button, baby, and we could go from there. Man, listen, what the hell? Like, I know I got to set this up. Bam, let's see. Streaming. All right, it's telling me I'm streaming. And let me see if I could do something here. No, I can't. All right, so I know what I got to do next time, right? So if I wanted to have some music playing or whatever, I have to go ahead and get it preset up and stuff like that. So yeah, I would have to do that, and it's no problem, man. It ain't no problem. My next stream, I'll do that. All right, Pixel, baby. Give me all guys' thoughts about the Pixel. Listen, man, I went to the store. I saw the Pixel 10, man. You know, I mean, look the same as the Pixel 9, of course, right? Same body style, you know, same this, same that. The only thing I'm seeing is software, and I'm not happy about the SIM card thing, man. Like, I swap SIMs. Like, I swap a lot of SIM cards, and not having SIM card support on the Pixel 10s is like a downer for a lot of people. I know a lot of people is upset about that. A lot of people say that they are going to pass on buying that device. And listen, okay, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, I can't highlight none of this stuff. Hey, that's nice, man. Um, yeah. So it is what it is. So listen, I got something. I got a How could I? Like I said, I have to probably if I have a live stream like this again, I will probably have some stuff where I could get the live stream. I'm wondering, man, like let's do this live, man. Like I really wanted to do something here. I want to fix this scene builder. Let's see if I can fix this. Add some stuff on here. Okay, there we go. All right. It's telling me I'm live. Let me see if I could add a scene. Let me see if I could fix some stuff here. Inputs. Let's go for cameras. Let's see here. Oh, I wonder. Oh yeah. So cool. Let's go back. Okay. Let's go here. Go here. So y'all guys won't see that. And I can't fix that neither. Huh. Nope. Let's go here. Oh, I could change it. Go back. Go here. Yep. I can go here. Okay. Let's go here. It has my top-down shot, right? Y'all guys get to see this top-down shot, right? But I can always change it, right? Let's go here. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. Camera 3 is my side camera. Okay, so I got my side camera connected. Let's go to camera 4. 4 is that. And, let's go to camera 5. Oh, don't have a camera 5. All right, camera 1. Go back to camera 2. I'm going to leave that alone. Go back here. Kind of messing around with it, man. Just so y'all can see some of this stuff, man. It's pretty cool. Shroudcat's a video, baby. All right, we'll just do that later. I'll fix it later. I just wanted to see if I could have it to the point where I could, have it where I could have the comments and stuff, see if I could highlight some comments and stuff like that, which I would have to probably fix that later on. But, yeah, man, let me see. Oh, that side camera look good. Oh, my goodness. That side camera look good, man. Woo! Yeah, side camera look good, man. Side camera look good. I like that side camera. That side camera look good. Yeah, side camera look good. All right. But yeah, man, I mean, a lot of people is upset about the SIM card situation from the Pixel 10. Listen, man, not having the SIM slot is a no-go for me. I have one of my lines right now is tied up. One of my lines is tied up to my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yeah, 16. So one of my lines is tied up on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which I don't like. I don't like that. But yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is, man. I'm sure that all these companies are going to, go SIMless. I got a question there to say, what rugged phone would you recommend that has everything you need, but doesn't weigh as much as a Tank 3 Pro? I love the Tank 3 Pro, but it's like you want to carry something lighter. Okay, so if you're looking into a rugged device, and you don't want the thickness, the heaviness of the Tank's devices, I would tell you to look at the Alcatels. I would tell you that usually pretty much all the Tank devices are extremely heavy. You can go into maybe looking at, I don't know, all the Tank devices are heavy. The Shark 3 is pretty heavy also. But then some of the Alcatels Alcatels or some of the other rugged devices, they probably won't be as heavy, but here's the trade-off. The trade-off is the battery life, right? The trade-off is if you want a device with a projector, right? That's going to be a trade-off. If you want a device with a projector, that's something that you definitely need to know. Because the tank devices have the projector, all the lights, and all the stuff like that. Also, the tank device is going to give you 512 gigs of storage. You're going to get dual SIM support. You're going to get SD card support. But they are heavy. I don't know any device that's going to give you so many features like the tank devices, right? You're going to get the battery life. You're going to get the projector. You're going to get the speed with the Dimensity 8300. You're going to get the 12 gigs of RAM that can be expanded up to like 24 gigs of RAM. It's heavy. It's bulky. Now, here's the trade. Here's the takeaway. The takeaway of using the tank device. And it's crazy, right? As we see flagships like Samsung and Apple taking away features, you have the rugged community adding features, have features that no other device have, right? I believe that in the rugged community, and listen, I follow you guys. Listen, I get all you guys' comments. I get DMs from you guys from the rugged community. I hear you guys. Trust me. So shout out to the rugged community that hit me up all the time, that we have very good conversations. We talk about Alcatels. We talk about the tank devices. We talk about a lot of rugged devices and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Reddit community that's been posting my video and my content all over Reddit. Thank you guys very much. You have no idea how much I appreciate y'all guys for dropping my videos in Reddit. Now listen, the Reddit community is rough. All right, and listen, I understand that some of y'all guys on Reddit don't like my style, but y'all like my videos, but you don't like my style. I understand that. Like I get it from you guys, but at the end of the day, I keep it real no matter what. I'm who I am. Like I can't change. Like I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be thinking, well, I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you do this, and I don't listen. I understand, bro. Like I can't change who I am. So shout out to the Reddit community, man. I hear it from you guys, man. Y'all love the rugged devices that I make. But going back to the comment of rugged devices, if the rugged community, if the rugged company can do something, these devices will be number one as far as rugged devices. They have to support. Listen, we need OS updates. We need security patches. And none of them, I mean none of them, from Alcatel to Unihertz to all these other companies, they have one and done devices. Now I've went blow for blow with a couple of rugged companies to ask them to please start giving us some sort of updates on their devices. And so I keep getting the same spiel of, yes, we will work to get updates up, timely manner and stuff like that. But I believe that if you could get these devices with some up-to-date security patches, some maybe quarterly bug fixes, and maybe a good timely update when it comes down to OS updates, I think we're going to be fine. And the reason why, because you have so many advantages. You think about this. You have so many features on rugged devices that Samsung and Apple can't even dream about, right? SD card support, dual SIM support. They keep SIM cards, right? You got camping lights. You have projectors. You have IR blasters. You have powerful Dimensity 8300 plus processors in them. You have the battery life that lasts more than any Samsung or Apple device, period. But they just can't capitalize on small ticks. And I think if they could capitalize on that, I think the rugged community will be happy. Because listen, the rugged community don't mind spending full $500 on rugged devices. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me, listen, $500, $600, they don't care because they have video out now. They have projectors. They have battery life that will last for forever. So I think I believe that I believe that if you looking at, a rugged device, if these companies would just fix those little things, I think, we'd be fine. Easy, I missed it. What lightweight rugged? It's really no lightweight device that I could recommend besides, I think the Alcatel WP300 or something. I think that I'm looking at my stash over there. I see a couple of rugged devices over there, but all of them is thick and heavy, man. Like I feel like all of them is thick and heavy. The Tank 3 Pro is too heavy. The Tank 4, the Tank 2, the Tank 1, all those phones are heavy. I can't. It's really nothing to recommend. It's just one of those things that you have to be. Now the Tank 3S is a slimmer down version. But no, rugged phones are going to be heavy until you get into outside of the 8849 or the Unihertz ecosystem. You got to go into a totally different ecosystem if you want to get like a rugged device. Would I recommend a normal mid-range phone with a rugged case? Yeah, if you look at a mid-range phone with an out-of-box, then you have the same thickness as a rugged phone, but you won't have the same weight. So if you're looking for a thick phone, because when I used to work for AT&T, we used to have the iPhones and we used to put those big out-of-boxes on them. Them things, man, them out-of-boxes used to be so thick, right? So I mean, look. The outer boxes used to be so let me go to my top-down shot. It used to be so thick, man. So yeah, you can't get away from the thickness. But as far as heavy, I mean, this thing weighs a lot, man. But it got a 23,800 milliamp battery in these phones. Yeah, it's heavy, man. Ideally, I would tell you that these devices are just, I don't know, man. It is so extremely heavy. But yeah, I mean, you think about it, right? One of my favorite phones, I'm working on a video with the OnePlus 12. One of my favorite phones of right now, I've been using it for, God, we're using the OnePlus 12 since it came out. I would say if you were to put a thick outer box on a OnePlus 12 or something like that, then yeah, I would tell you that, an outer box on one of your favorite phones, that will probably be the best thing to do. Like that will give you the thickness, it would give you the protection, it would give you everything you need as far as, but glass screen protector, I would say glass screen protector, and a very good out-of-box case, and then you got a rugged situation, and yeah, you should be fine. Should be fine with that. Take a look at the Ulefone. Listen, they reached out to me, Chi-Town, and I'm waiting on some of their devices to come in. Since I've been doing a lot of rugged devices, I've been contacted from a lot of these rugged. So you will see the Ulefone, the Alcatels, the AMG. Remember, I did the AMG phones, so I got the AMGs, I got the Alcatels, I have the 8849s, I have the Unihertz, I have all those rugged style phones. Look, I got some coming. So I got some coming. So yeah, I will be making videos about that, the good, the bad, the ugly. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, man. Like I know it was like long and drawn out or whatever, but I hope that hopefully that answers your question, man. Oh man. Mm. Ah, and this right here is the bubbly baby. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I do my voiceovers, right? And when I do my voiceovers, when I read my script and I get deep, I turn the lights down. Hold up. Let me show y'all guys. Just how I get in the mood. So when I'm doing like a voiceover, right? And I'm let me pull out my iPad and let me see. I'm gonna show y'all guys. Let me see what light I turn. I turn this light off. Okay. And I go to this light right here. And I turn this light here. No, this light. I turn this light to, hold up. Right here. Let's go CCT right there. And let's go 32. Let's go 28. Let's go 2800 Kelvin. Okay. Oh no, I turned that light off. I think I turned this light off. Okay. I turned that light off and I turn this light back on. But I need to go to 2800 Kelvin. Right. I go 2800 Kelvin on that light. Okay. And this is what I do when I do my voiceovers. I turn that light off. Okay. I turn that light off. And I like to set the mood, right? So I set the mood and I pull up my script. See if I go to my script. And when I pull up my script, it goes to something I like. 5.5. I did the 5.5 right here. Right here. So I pull up the script. I got the mood, right? And I get into it. And I get in. Now, I think it's a little too bright. Maybe I turn off another light. Because I want the back a little dark. And I get into the mood. And I get into my voiceover. And I talk about it. You know that the key to success to audio is having all the right tools, such as microphone, room treatment, audio gear, EQ, compression, and gate. But you could have all of this at a really good cheap price. And so when I do my voiceovers, and if I'm just recording it, I always like to have the mood. I film these, and I want, because I want people to look, and I want people to listen, especially when I'm doing microphone reviews. Microphone reviews is a thing that need to be listened. And so what I try to do with my microphone reviews is I want you guys to hear it with EQ, and I want you to hear it plain, because it's a fundamental difference between EQ and plain. And listen, I'm not going to even lie to you. The videos that I've been, the newest microphone that I've been reviewing has been mind-blowing to me. And the reason why is because I feel like if you are starting off as a content creator and you got a tight budget, a lot of people that starting off, you know, they got their smartphones, right? They got their smartphones, and they don't listen. I don't recommend using your smartphone audio, right? Because it sounds like trash. I say this a lot. I hear a lot of people make videos and they're using their smartphones, and it. Listen, man, it sounds bad. But if you can get a external audio and you plug it into the USB-C slot, and I mean, you got audio that costs like $60, man, like $60, $50, $30. And it's like, they sound so freaking good, man. And I got plenty of companies, and I got the Maono that I'm working on, because I thought I made the video for the Maono, but I didn't. So I had the Maono video that I'm working on, and these are wireless systems. And I think the thing costs like $100, right, for the dual microphone setup. But I've been overly impressed at how good the microphones sound once you put it all together. And let me get out of this. Let me get back into my normal stuff here. Right, let's get back there, and let's go here, and let's go back, and let's go here, and let's go. What I had that on? No. Let's go here. Oh, go CCT. Let's go back to 5600 Kelvin. Let's go 5600 Kelvin. And let me get out here. Let me get to my other light. Nope. Let's go here. Go 5600 Kelvin there. And that light ain't even on. Oh, the light is not even on. Turn that light back on. Okay. And we gonna go back to here. Let's go here. All right. Yep. So as y'all guys know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights. I have 7 lights. And every light kind of give me that flow. Like this light. Let me see, this number 3. Yeah. All right. So I have a light over here. Okay. So over here, I have a light that's coming here, and I have a light that's coming down here, right? And that light is kind of giving me it give me that flow over there. So I got a light over there because I make videos from here to there, so that I got the background to kind of give me some lighting, some pretty lights and stuff like that. And so I want that looking pretty over there. And I have a light that's shining down. I have a monitor that's right there it's actually dubbing me. So I have a monitor over here. I'm using wireless HDMI. I'm using a whole wireless system that's going to that monitor right there. So I have like 6 monitors in my room, and I have a monitor over there. And that monitor is I'm using a wireless HDMI over there, and it works out good because the latency is like really, really like they're very good, right? Very good. I like that. But yeah, I got 3 lights over here that shine down and make it look so good. So yeah. So I have a lot of lights. And it all serves purpose. Hey, what's up, Eric? Sick Eric Tech is in the building, man. Like, man, I'll be watching your videos, man. Do you recommend it? Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. No problem. Off-roader. Thank you very much, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. So LaShawn, Saints lost preseason again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was winning like by 3 or 4 points, and they came back and lost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Listen, I'm digging this, man. I'm digging this. I love this quality. StreamYard, man. I don't know what to I don't know what to say about StreamYard right now, man. StreamYard ain't looking too good for me right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. StreamYard ain't looking too good right now because StreamYard quality is not this good, man. What do I think about the new Pixel lineup? Well, here's what I think about the Pixel lineup. If you could find a Pixel 9 on the cheap, that's what I would recommend. Because the Pixel 10, if you got Pixel 9s, man, I wouldn't even touch the Pixel 10s I wouldn't even think about the Pixel 10s. Same phone, same design, same this, same that. Software tweaks that you're going to get on the Pixel 9. I think the Pixel 9 probably look better. You got SIM cards in them. And so the Pixel 9 probably will be a device if you could find it on the low. Like if you could find a Pixel 9 Pro XL for like $600-700, I would go that. The Pixel 10s. I mean, look, man. I mean, besides the color, it is what it is. Listen, I love the Pixels for the cameras. I still believe that the Pixel cameras is probably the still footage of the Pixels is probably the best quality that out of any smartphone. Besides, I'm gonna say that the Nokia, what that Nokia is, man. The Peer View. I think the PureView had the best cameras on the planet. I stand my ground that the PureView still to this day probably is one of my favorite camera phones. The PureView, like I believe the PureView is probably the best cameras I ever used, and I have not used a smartphone camera today that outshine the PureView. That camera system is beyond good. But I love the Pixel camera system when it come down to still footage. Still footage. The video. Listen, I gave the Pixels a lot of slack for video. Like I just didn't think the video was there. The Pixel 8 Pro, video was better. The video is good, but listen, I mean, all this stuff is subjective, right? If you use it in the camera app is not that great. I just think that you have to use third-party camera apps to make the Pixel video better. MC Pro 24 FPS, the Blackmagic camera app. Those will make the video cameras on any phone better. But as far as the camera app itself, not my cup of tea. But the still footage is really good. I still stand that the Pixel device's still footage is still probably top notch. Top five, right? I would say top five. Top five. So yeah, I would say that, top five. I'm not a fan of the Galaxy S25 Ultra cameras, man. I've been dragging Samsung in the mud for their camera system. Now we getting an update. They say that update's supposed to improve the camera system. So I'm waiting on the update. I just don't have faith in Samsung camera system. After the S23 Ultra cameras, man, I just think that. And I didn't get the S24 Ultra. So, I mean, look, I just feel that the S25 Ultra, man, I would take my OnePlus 12 over that 3 days. 10 times out of 7 days, man, like for real. I just feel that the reliability of the camera system on the OnePlus 12 just outshines the S25 Ultra. And that S25 Ultra is not that great to me. It's just not. It's just not that. It gives a little salty for me. What Samsung is doing, and I'm just not a fan of Samsung right now. Samsung just not doing it. That's why I'm not investing my hard-earned money on anything Samsung after the 25 right now. I didn't get the Fold. I didn't get the Slim. I didn't get the FLUFFS. I didn't get none of that stuff, man. I just no. OnePlus 12 for me right now is my main device, man. The OnePlus 12 is like my V60, man. It's gonna take a lot, and I know what people gonna say. Why are you holding on to that old phone? Listen, the OnePlus 12 is gonna be a device that I'm gonna be next year. In the next year and the year after next, when I'm still got a OnePlus 12 as my daily driver, y'all go treat me like, it's like the V60 all over again. Yeah. The OnePlus 12 is just so good. Listen, I just got some software updates on the OnePlus 12. It improved it, man. It does some good things, man. Some of the software, man, is so good, man. It's fluid. The battery life is good. The cameras are reliable. It's a good phone, man. It's one of those things when you get hooked on a smartphone and nothing else. I feel that like nothing else can beat it. Why would I give it up? It's no reason for me to give it up. It's why the fuck would I try anything else when you got a phone that's just that good? So that's why I'm not rushing to buy anything. Why? I know I'm a reviewer. Listen, I get review units, and I got a couple of them coming in, and I'll do those. But yeah, I probably won't never use. Think about it. I bought 2 iPhone 16 Pro Maxes, And I might have used my 16 Pro Max 2 times, maybe made a couple of videos about it, and I put it back in the box. I will never use it as my daily driver. Like, I feel like some phones I would never use as my daily driver. Like, I just feel that some phones I would never use it as my I will buy phones, but the OnePlus 12 will probably be my daily driver. So if the OnePlus 12 gonna be my daily driver, then it don't matter if I get another phone. It don't matter. Like, I would feel like the OnePlus 12 go to be in my pocket. So it's like I'm attached to it. I'm attached to it. So it is what it is. What's up? Skulls is in the building. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, Tech for Your Knees in the building. What's up? I want to let everybody know that's joining the live stream. This is my first time live streaming on the Rodecaster video. The Rodecaster video. This is the quality and the audio quality and the image quality that you get on the Rodecaster video, baby. And the YolaBox Ultra didn't give me this quality. And the ATM Mini didn't give me this quality, right? The ATM Mini didn't give me this quality. The YolaBox Ultra didn't give me this quality. But god damn, this Rodecaster video. And guess what? This is at 1080p. Like, I record all my videos at 1080p and I upscale them to 4K. But what you're looking at right now, this image quality is coming in 1080p. And yes, this camera right here is going to be the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K. All right, this is 6K, right? 6K. And this over here, you see this camera right here? This camera right here is going to be the Canon XL3. XL3? Yeah. XL3. This is an old Canon camera. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this Canon camera. Look at this Canon camera right here. This is a camera that you could buy for like $300, man. This is SL3, man. Right? This is the Canon 90D right here. So this is the Canon 90D. I changed my Canon 90D to my top down. And I got a couple of other cameras. I got this Canon camera. This is going to be the M50, one of my favorites. I might change out one of my small cameras or what, I don't know, to this camera right here. And I got another oldie but goodie camera, right? Got a Nikon. Right, I got a little Nikon camera right here. Got a little Nikon, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I got my little Nikon right here. I'm kind of using these for props, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes. Yes, Big House Productions is in the building. The OnePlus 12 is still my favorite device of 2025. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Yes. And this is my daily driver, right? This is my daily driver. Absolutely. Do you have any updates on the Rodecaster video that allow you to make the phone calls? No, not on the Rodecaster video. It's on the Rodecaster Pro 2, which I believe that the Rodecaster video might get that feature. Hopefully the Rodecaster video get that feature. That'd be nice, man. What's up, Jet? What's happening, Jeff? I have my LG V60 and I'm watching this right now. Shout out to the LG crew. Listen, man, I love y'all guys, man. Like, the LG community, my LG community on the Telegram, y'all guys is still top notch, man. And yes, LG V60, baby, LG community is in the building, man. Listen, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all done put me away from NASCAR. Oh man, I'm sorry. Canon, yes, Canon SL3. Yes, that's a Canon SL3, baby. Look at that Canon SL3. Oh, look how sharp that is. Like, bro, come on now. Like, the only problem is that I'm using the kit lens. So I'm using the kit lens, right? And that's why I don't. That's why I don't have no blue. And I don't want to have a blurry background. So what I wanted to do is I pulled the lens off and I put the kit lens on it, and I don't want the blurry. I want it wide open. Well, not wide open, but I want it like F6 or something, F5 or something. I think I got it on F5 or something. I don't know. But yeah. Easy, what network are you using OnePlus 12 on? That's going to be the T to the mobile, baby. T-Mobile. And sometimes I put it on Mint Mobile, but I got it on T-Mobile, baby. T-Mobile. What's up, Deacon? I see you in the building. Cooling, baby. Yeah. LG phones, let's go. Yeah, shout out to Don in the building. Yes, my LG community is in the building. Kitland, sir, do better. Well, I have the Sigma lenses. Like, I have all my Sigma lenses, but I took the Sigma lens off my SL3, and I'm using the kit lens. I look, because I'm gonna use the Sigma lens on another camera. So I got my Sigma lens. I took it off, and listen, man. You tell me, should I change up? Should I take the kit lens off? I mean, you let me know down in the comments. If the image quality is not good, then I could change and put my Sigma lens on there. But I don't want no depth of field. Like, I don't want to. I want it to look like when I looked at this. I'm satisfied at that look. You let me know down in the comments. Should I change my lens? Should I blur out the background? I don't know. Because right here, this is a Sigma lens. And you can tell it's blurring out the background a little bit. And I wanted this look. So I wanted this look. But I do not want this. I don't want this look. Like, I don't want the background to be blurred out. I don't want that. So I don't know. Hey, Easy, would you ever do a PC build? No. I'm going to tell you why I would never do a PC build. I have a Mac Mini and I have a Mac Studio almost maxed out. And the power and the quiet. Listen, you don't hear no fans blowing. I got the fans on my lights is louder than the fans on my Mac Studio. And it is powerful. I could, and that's my issue. If I was to do a PC build, I don't want no fans. I want my shit quiet. I want my room, the studio, to be so quiet. I can't use PC builds with them loud fans and, even if it's water cooled or whatever, I can't. I need my studio quiet. So I have to go Apple route. Or I do have mini PCs. So I do have the mini PCs and they are quiet. I got the little bitty mini PCs that I have. Like, I have a total of 4 computers running. I got 4 computers, about 5, 6 monitors, but I got 4 computers running right now. And so with all the computers that I got running right now, yeah, no, I can't do a PC build. No, I would just stick to what I got. Oh, the show say take the damn kit lids off. Oh man, yeah. What's got LG gang? What's up with you? Got my cuz in the building. Yes sir. What's happening with you, bro? I see you in the building, man. Nah, man. That's right. My team LG in the building, baby. That's right. You know what? I'm streaming by myself. So yeah, I can talk about LG. So I know y'all, listen, I understand a lot of y'all guys do not come on my Wednesday stream because y'all get floated. Because if you say LG in the comments, you're just going to get ripped to shreds. I do understand y'all guys don't come on my live streams on Wednesday. But you can come on this live stream tonight. And I know my LG community say, Easy, we'll never come on your Wednesday stream. I said, I understand, man. Like my LG community will not come on my live streams. And it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I do understand. They fear that they go get ripped to shreds if they come on the live stream and mention LG. So they say like, nah, Easy. We love you, bro, but we ain't coming on your live stream. So I understand, bro. I understand. Yeah, I know. I know. It's like, nah, we don't like to get ripped to shreds, man. So we'll just stay. We'll talk amongst ourselves, man, and we'll be in our LG groups, man. So yeah, man. They say they'll talk about themselves and they won't come on my streams, bro. And that's understandable, man. But y'all can come on these streams like if I do my solo stream, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can come on my solo streams, dog. You know. Yes. Yeah, I mean, look, man, listen, man. You know, you have people, man, that love what they love, like what they like, man, and I mean, look, you got to. I know for a fact that they got a strong LG community out there, and they strong, man. They strong. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like you can't deny, you know, the strength of LG fans because thousands of them in my groups, man, thousands of them. And hey, bro, thousands of people talking about LG phones in my groups, bro. You got to know that people still rocking their devices, bro. So I mean, it's all good, man. You know, it's all good. We just have fun either way. It's a throwaway. Yeah, I mean, look, you could buy them relatively cheap. You could put them on a network. They got 5G support. I mean, they are throwaways, right? I mean, it is what it is. They're throwaways, man. I have the Boot Loop LGG4 and the LG V30 in storage. They took great pictures. Yeah, they really took great pictures, man. I remember seeing videos, and it's on YouTube today, where people used to take LG V30s, right, and putting it against $100,000 cameras, and they used to go put them against the Sonys and all of, and I used to see a lot of videos like that. Like they got videos on YouTube where they take the LG, because LG V30s had some special cameras. They used to take the LG V30s, the LG V40s, and they used to put it against like, matter of fact, I got videos on my YouTube channel taking LG V40s and putting it against my Canon cameras. So I got videos of, and I matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I have an LG V40 video going against my Canon SL3 or maybe the Canon 90D or something, and I had a Sigma lens on it, and I put the LG V40 against a Canon, and it was close. But I mean, I understand. I mean, you know, you're shooting in RAW, you can manipulate it in post and stuff like that, but you can do it on the LG device. But shoot it at a regular profile, not edited, right? A regular JPEG, going against a JPEG in normal mode and no editing. When you put them side by side, god damn, it's close. Ooh, it's close. It's close. But I made videos about that. I don't make videos about it anymore, because I believe that, you know, if you're buying a professional camera, it's more it's a different category of type of photography, you know, type of video that you want to make. I just think that's one of the reasons why I stopped making videos like that. I believe that if you buying a professional camera, it is something that you want to do professional. You're usually shooting in RAW. That means you go edit it in post. That means you go add your own colors. You go add your own this. You go add your own that. So if you buying a professional camera, you're not really worrying about how close a smartphone is to a professional camera. So that's why I stopped making those videos. It's a lot of videos I stopped making. You know, battery test videos. I stopped making those videos. I just felt that those videos just don't make sense. I stopped doing comparisons between smartphones and professional cameras. I stopped doing those type of videos because that kind of, I don't know. I stopped making those videos. So it's a lot of videos that I stopped making. And yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes you have to change. Sometimes you got to make a difference. Sometimes you got to do things differently. Sometimes you got to make changes, you know, and I've done that so many times here on this YouTube channel. Watch from the Oppo Find X9 Pro and the Vivo X300 Pro this year. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that sound like that sound like that's gonna be good, man. That sounds like that's gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, in 2025, man, it's just one of those years I'm just not the smartphones, yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. Let's get through this year. I feel like let's get through 2024, 2025. Let's see what 2026 go bring. You know, maybe things will change in 2026. I don't know. Sorry about that. Let's see. Man, that's what I'm talking about. So I actually like this. It's so crazy, and maybe I'll do a video about this. But on my Rodecaster video, I was able to push one button to stream live to YouTube, and all I had to do is go into my YouTube studio, add a title and shit, right? Just add a title, then hit the live button, and that was it, man. It was really easy to do this. Your thoughts on Samsung tablets stepping away from Snapdragon? It's probably a cost thing. MediaTek processors are cheaper. But MediaTek, the Dimensity processors, right, still deliver great power. So listen, these are not the old MediaTek processors like the G99s and no, man. The Dimensity processors is my favorite processors, man. Like, I would tell you that I'm okay with Samsung going to the Dimensity processors. I'm okay with that, like, because I know for a fact that the Dimensity processors are still one of the best. Now, a lot of people like to gauge performance on benchmark tests. You can't gauge performance on benchmark tests. And the reason why is because optimization of the software, you know, all kinds of different things make a smartphone faster or not. I'll give you an example. Samsung put all this freaking power in their phones, right? They overclock the fuck out of, right? Think about this. They overclock the fuck out of all their smartphones. But with day-to-day use, since they're using so much software, it takes a split second sometimes for apps to open. The performance is just not there. Like the performance, even though Samsung overclock their processors and all that stuff like that, when you're using it day by day, you do see the hiccup every now and then on Samsung devices because they're using a boatload of software versus a Dimensity processors. It all depends on how smooth the operating system is, how optimized it is. You can get a very smooth, experience. So yeah. Samsung in general is moving away from Snapdragon. And yeah, only the S series we use Snapdragon. Everything else is Exynos. I think they're going to move away from the Exynos and probably go Dimensity. And I think Samsung finding out that their own processors, they yield on their own processors is not that great. So I think that's why. It's all about the Helio. Yeah, man, the Helio G99, man. Oh, man, them Helio processors. MediaTek have came a long way. Think about it. MediaTek processors was trash, but now they're right there with the best, man. So I'm not worried too much that Samsung is using Dimensity. Now, people that don't use it, people that have that bad taste in their mouth with the MediaTek processor of old days, the first thing they go say is, "Oh my God, Samsung is using a old MediaTek, a weak ass MediaTek processor." And I'm saying to myself, "You are not a tech reviewer." I see a lot of fake and phony motherfuckers out there thinking they tech reviewers. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because I feel like when you call out processors, when you say something about the Dimensity, fucking 9300 plus processors are not there with the Snapdragon, you not a reviewer. I feel like I shut the door on a lot of motherfuckers that call themselves tech reviewers that will say dumbass shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I feel like I just feel some kind of way when I hear some dumbass shit, man, from some tech reviewers, man, and I just feel like, yeah, you know, but I guess that's their opinion, you know. I just feel that I think the Dimensity processors is great, man. I'm a fan of it. That's why. I'm a huge fan. I mean, it's the optimization of the software. If the optimization of the software is good, it's going to run great, man. You know, playing games on them, they don't heat up, man. Like, they don't get hot and stuff like that. I used to think that Samsung was the best until I tried the Vivo X200 Pro Mini and the Oppo Find X8 Pro Global Edition. Yeah. I mean, listen, you'll find that Samsung is not up there when you try a lot of different devices. You go to OnePlus, man, and you see the smoothness and the capability, the reliability, and the cameras and the battery life of OnePlus. You wouldn't fuck with Samsung. I'm just calling it how it is. The only thing Samsung has is two things: Samsung DeX and the S Pen, which, the Android 16 about to bring desktop mode, so you can X off Samsung DeX. And according to Samsung, nobody used the pen, so you can X the pen off. So if you don't use Samsung DeX, you don't use the pen, why buy Samsung? And that's, people say, well, because of the software. I mean, you can, I guess, software, right? Yeah, somebody just put it in. Caesar say, you buy Samsung because of software. I get it. I get it. People like Pixel software. People like OnePlus software. People like, I get it. That's why I'm not knocking Samsung fans, because Samsung fans like One UI. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. Buy what you like. And listen, it's all good. And that's oh shit. That's one of the reasons why that happened. The fuck? Yep. Yeah. Samsung is not on par with even devices like the Red Magic. Wow. The brand name. That's it. Samsung. You know what? Because I agree. That's the reason why. It's the brand. I have my Samsung S25 for almost a month. It's been pretty cool. It's okay phone. Like, but the problem is, here's the problem. Listen, Jeff, the problem with me is that I've had almost every Samsung phone. And that's the problem for me, is that I would go all the way back to the S10, S20 Ultra, S22 Ultra. I ain't gonna say S21 Ultra, S22 Ultra. Fantastic performance, fantastic devices. Cameras was great. But that's what my problem come in at. When I talk of S10, S20 Ultra, you want to see something more. You want to see something better. You want to see something large leap. And listen, the Z Fold 7 is a change. I'm not knocking that change. I believe that the Z Fold 8 is probably going to be the device for me, because it's going to be slim. We're hearing that it's going to have S Pen. Okay, cool. Slim, S Pen. It's probably going to have, IP, military rating, whatever kind of rating it's going to have, whatever, dust and all that good stuff. right? Okay, I might give the Z Fold 8 a opportunity for me to spend $2,000 on. Like I might spend $2,000 on the Z Fold 8. I'm not spending $2,000 on the Z Fold 7. So I mean, let's see what Samsung does in 2026, right? That's what I'm waiting on. If I'm gonna spend 2, 4, 6, 5, if I'm gonna spend a budget of $5,000 on Samsung devices in 2026, they better be better than with this shit I got in my hand. It better be better, and it's kind of getting better with the slim device that they got out, the Edge, right? Edge need more battery life. One I see an Edge with more battery life, I might pick it up. If the S26 come out and it's the same phone as the S25, I probably won't buy it, but let's see. If the Z Fold 8 come out with S Pen support, I'm all in, right? Let's see what it come out slim, S Pen support. They got the ink out a little more battery life in there. Maybe if they could put a 5,000 milliamp battery in that thing, slim, S Pen support. All right, cool. You know, I give my $2,000 on that, right? But let's see. I'm not buying. Listen, in 2025, I don't see me buying another Samsung phone right now. I'm protesting right now. So yeah, they ain't getting a penny of my money. The problem is, bang for your buck factor. Yeah. When they killed off the Note series, it killed off my interest. And see, D-Lee, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the S series should be the S series, right? The Note series is supposed to be for your power users, supposed to be for your business users, supposed to be you're supposed to have a difference. It's supposed to be a difference between the S and the Note device. We always saw that. The better cameras was always going to be on your Note. The S Pen, you're going to have features galore. You're going to have business features. You're going to have all kinds of integration here, there, and the other. You're going to get, all kinds of good things. I mean, power users, maybe SD card support, or maybe headphone jacks, right? I mean, people might use their device for, they have the little payment things where you can plug in and swipe credit cards and stuff. You need some of them require headphone jacks, but they do have the adapters now and all that stuff like that. And this is my biggest problem. My biggest problem with smartphones is that they make so many compromises that you have to buy accessories to make shit work when they remove accessories. Like they remove headphone jacks, they remove SD cards, they remove all this stuff. In order for you to get that stuff, you have to buy extra accessories and shit like that. But their prices are not going down. And a lot of people call it an innovation. And they're like, well, how is innovating when you taking everything away? If you take everything away, how you call it innovation? And I mean, look, when you talk about stuff like the display, okay, the display. Well, most devices, most smartphones going to have a great display. They're going to have a great display. So, I mean, the fuck, man? Like, you can't, talk about the display. No, listen, the only reason why in 2025 you buy a Samsung phone is because the name and the software. Because you can't, when you talk about the competition out there, the competition is blowing them out of the water. So you ain't buying it because it's the best of the best. You buying it because you're a Samsung fan and you like One UI. That's basically what you buying it for. You ain't buying it because it has the best performance. You're not buying it because it has the best cameras. You're not buying it because it has, it's the lightest, well, the S25, it's the lightest device in their line as far as their flagship. You're not buying it because of that. You only buying it because of the name. And this is the thing, man. You know, that's all I got to say about that, man. I'm tired of hearing everything from AI, from Samsung. They went in the right direction finally with the Z Fold 7. And listen, I agree with you. I think that the Z Fold 7 is a right direction. I believe that the Z Fold 7 is the right direction. I'm waiting for the Z Fold 8. I think it's a right direction. It's light. The phone is bigger. It's slimmer. They get to put the 200 megapixel camera in it. Cool. They took away one of the most important features that I was looking for, and that's S Pen support. And once that come out, and once S Pen support come out for the Z Fold 8, they can have my $2,000. But if they ain't, I'm not spending $2,000 on a device. I just not doing it. So, how about the Honor Magic V5 Global? I've seen videos on it. It look, I believe I've seen videos on it. I see a lot of videos. I don't know if it's the Honor Magic V5, but I've seen videos on the Honor Magic devices. I really can't tell you whether or not it's the V5 or not, but I've seen videos on the Honor Magic, and they look really good. That's 2025 innovation for Big House. That's yeah. I can't see paying $2,000 for a Samsung Fold when there's the Vivo X Fold 5 for under $1,200. There you go, Jeff. Period. In the story. And again, Jeff, the only reason why people paying is because of the name and One UI. That's it. It ain't good at, it ain't the best at nothing, but it's good at a lot. And I think with the new the new design, that's very intriguing. The new design is very intriguing. And so let's see what Samsung bring to the table next year. I'm okay with saving. Listen, put your hands up in the air if you don't mind saving $2,000 in this economy right now. Put your hands in. Listen, let me know down in the comments below if you don't mind saving $2,000 in this economy right now. Then let me know down in the comments if you don't mind saving, because Samsung have saved me thousands of dollars this year. I appreciate Samsung for fucking up. Thank you, Samsung, for not going in my pockets. Thank you, Samsung, for not going in my pockets. So let me know. Put your hands up in the air if they got the hand emoji. If they got a hand emoji. If you okay to save $2,000 in this account, let me know down in the comments. If you okay saving $2,000 in this economy, because that's how much Samsung has saved me for not buying the Z Fold 7. My honest opinion, my last great Samsung pick was the S23 Ultra. Bruh, like, I'm going to tell you, this is the best comment of the night. I would recommend the S23 Ultra, my favorite phone, by the way, 10x zoom. It's a great phone. I love the curved display. I love the form factor. I love the cameras. I love the battery life. It's a very fast phone. Plus, it got all the One UI stuff, that you all know and love, right? S23 Ultra, baby. Like, for me, I'm about ready to pop my SIM out of the S25. Matter of fact, I got a SIM card already in my S23 Ultra. And I might just start rocking that phone as my daily. Well, in conjunction with my OnePlus 12, because the OnePlus 12 has my main SIM. This motherfucker got my SIM card that people can call me on. Now, the other phones got my SIM card. I don't know the phone numbers of them motherfuckers. I don't even know the phone numbers, so I don't know. I don't get those phone numbers out to nobody because I don't even know them. So, hey, that's right, Deacon. Hey, yeah. I mean, going into September of 2025, $2,000 sound really good right now, especially when you go to the grocery store, you're overpaying for product right now. Electric bills and the summertime right now, so everybody electric bills about to go up a couple of $100 a month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to kind of keep your little money in your savings account for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you, Samsung, for saving me thousands of dollars. I ain't gonna trip. I ain't even tripping, man. Samsung made the Fold 7, made the 7 Fold 7 what it is because they know that Apple Foldable will be coming out next year, allegedly. Listen, I think, Louis, I want to say this. It's a fundamental difference between Samsung and Apple. I've had to learn this the hard way. It's a fundamental difference between Apple and Samsung. Apple fans will go all out and for Samsung, right? But a lot of their fans won't buy everything that Samsung drops, right? Some people say, well, you know what? I might keep my S23 Ultra a couple of more years or whatever. Blase this and blase that. That's Samsung fans. They might like the brand, but they ain't pulling out all that money buying everything. Apple fans is different. Apple, man, listen, the iPhone, you can have an iPhone 16 Pro Max. When that fucking iPhone 17 Pro Max come out, people go want that phone, and a lot of fans go buy that phone. See, Apple fans buy Apple whatever. I see a lot of Apple fans that really buy their stuff. Like they buy their shit. Like they buy Apple stuff. And Apple phones may not be that good, but it doesn't matter to Apple fans because they heavily invested in making sure that they got the latest and greatest every year. And that's Apple fans. And the carriers, you got to also remember the carriers make it easy for you to get an upgrade to a new iPhone. Like iPhone on Us, right? Add a line and they go give you iPhone. I mean, you don't get those type of promos with Samsung, but Apple got promos. Like carriers really want they people to buy iPhones. So they have really deep promos for iOS devices. So yeah, they got promotions for iOS devices. And that's the difference. That 2K could put towards getting the car. That's the priority for sure. Yeah, J-Dog. Hey, listen, if you're in need of a car, ain't no way you buying a $2,000 phone. If you need your car fixed, ain't no way you buying a phone for $2,000. If you need something in your house, a refrigerator or a washing dryer or if you got the Oracle on your back because she wants you to fucking upgrade that little small 10-inch TV in your living room, you ain't spending $2,000 on the phone. So with that said, that's why I say Samsung save you a lot of money. Yes, the S23 Ultra is good. Yes, going strong. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Apple value holds strong, and that's they do. They I don't like it, but they do hold. Yeah, they value do hold weight. iPhones hold weight. Yeah. I get disappointed every time I see when you add a line. Canizzle, what they do is they try to lock you in. And it's crazy because you got people that add lines. I mean, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. Oh my goodness, you paying $500, $600, $700 a month for a smartphone bill. Listen, I was one of them until I got rid of Verizon and AT&T. Yeah, when I listen, I was one of them. I was paying about $500, $600 a month for cell phone bills, man. I had too many lines. I had all three carriers. You know why? I had all three carriers because I was a YouTuber, and people was telling me in the comments long time ago, the Verizon Wireless X, Y, and Z phone is better than the AT&T phone. So this is one of the reasons why I had accumulated so many of the same phones. It's because I was going to Verizon I was buying the Verizon phone because people in the comments was telling me that the Verizon phone was better than the AT&T phone. So I'm buying the Verizon phone, and then I'm going to AT&T and buying the same fucking phone, right? So I think, like, I remember the S10, the Note 9, Note 9, prime example. Note 9, people ask me, why I got fucking like 4 Galaxy Note 9s? And the crazy thing about it is the Note 9, I got the freaking Note 9, all of them the same color, but they're different carriers. And that's when I used to have that problem. I used to buy the same phone in the same color. Different networks, because people were screwing with me in the freaking comments telling me that one carrier smartphone was better than the other carrier smartphone. So I used to buy both of the motherfuckers, and I'm saying to myself, they're the same phone. I got fucked up, right? Yeah, it was. I'm glad I'm smarter now than ever, but I didn't listen back then when I first started YouTube. I didn't know how bad the comments was. I didn't know how people try to manipulate you, rage bait you, to try to get you to amp you up, to try to, get you to crash out. That's that new word, to crash out and all. Yeah, people try to rage bait you. People try to tell you all kinds of misinformation bullshit that try to make, and I fell for it. I remember, that's why I made the video about I'm not Flossie Carter. I mean, people was hitting me in the comments, man, with freaking ripping me a new ass. They talk about you copying Floss and all this, and I'm like, hey, I did not know about the comments, man. I thought YouTube comments was, they was cool people, man. I'm thinking to myself, man, all right, cool. I'm gonna make videos, man. The people in the comments gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, the people in the comments, man, they don't give a shit about some of the work you do. They don't care, man. People in the comments don't care. That's why my block list is so long. Like, I probably have freaking more people blocked than subscribers. I started blocking people left and right, man. I started blocking people left and right, man. I was like, you know what? You put a crazy ass comment, I block. I was blocking people left and right, man. That's crazy, man. I was like, I didn't know the comments was like that. I didn't know people was basement rage baiters, man. I didn't know that man. Listen, we talk about. I've been on YouTube since 2015, bro. 15. I don't know. I've been there for a long time, and I didn't know that. I didn't know, man, that the comments, man, they rough, man. I didn't know that. I learned now. Shit. J-Dog said, yeah, my V60 is serving me until I get time to upgrade. I've already dropped $1,500 on my setup. Wow. And that's my last splurge for a very long time. All right, man. Well, yeah. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's modern day version of old school phone contracts. Yeah, copy and floss. I don't see the cat in your videos. I know, man. It was one of those things, man, that I got rage baited. I did the stupidest thing on the planet. I did the dumbest thing on the planet. Even Floss had to fucking hit me up and say, "Hey, bro, you got, it's all good, man. You gotta learn the comments, man." You know what I'm saying? Like, Floss hit me up, man. I was like, man, fuck, I couldn't believe it, man. Yeah, I crashed out, man. I knew you was serious as hell when you took the glasses off, man. Listen, man, big house, and the thing about it is, I was going to delete that video. I was going to delete it. But a lot of people say, nah, that's your progression. That's your leveling up. That's who you was, and today is who you are. So yeah, I left the video up, man. I was gonna take the video down, man, and delete the video, man, and all that stuff. But man, I left the video up. If y'all watch the video, all the thing you gonna do is laugh. Cause you gonna see me for like 45 minutes crashing out. You gonna see me for like 40. I closed my business down and I fucking went live just to crash out. I crashed out for like 45 minutes, man. And yeah, I'd never do that again. It's a learning experience for me, man. What do I think about the Nubia Z70. You know, I haven't heard Nubias in a long time, man. I don't know anything about Nubias. I never used them. I never, I never had them, man. I've seen them. They look good. Was it the Nubia had the wraparound display? Isn't that a Nubia phone that got like a wraparound display? Uh, yeah, white shoes approved. Yeah, I wish LG department come back. Listen, man, you know, me and my LG group, and I've talked to developers, I've talked to people that claim they work for LG. I've talked to people that said that they was going to send me secret information about what's going on with LG. Listen, man, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. LG closed their mobile department, and in order for LG to come back, it would take a shit ton of money that I don't think LG would want to do, because LG just can't release a phone. It's no longer the case of a company. This Think about this. You just can't release a phone nowadays. You got to have manipulation in marketing, because you're not just selling a phone. You have to sell a dream. You have to sell. You have to sell that. You have to give a person that a must have. It has to be a must have device to buy. In order to do that, that means you have to reach out to a shit ton of people, a shit ton of content creators with big audience, and pay them a shit ton of money to market your device. You have to get rappers and actors and fucking basketball players and football players and big content creators and all of that in order to drop a smartphone, in order for them to sell a smartphone. It won't happen, man. It's too much money involved for that. They can't come back. If LG was going to come back, they would have came back about 2 years ago when they decided to pull a cord. Then maybe they could have sneaked back in. They could have sneaked back in and dropped the device, and we're heavy on marketing while the LG fans were still spicy. And while Apple and Samsung was going on a downward spiral, while you know, people like Google is dropping devices, is going in the upward spiral. So LG was right there, but they decided not to do it. And I mean, that's it's unfortunately, as much as people talk about petitioning, and as much as people talk, man, listen, it's not about a petition with LG. It ain't like they don't have money. The LG as a whole, as a company, has money, but they're not going in that direction. They're not going. Hey Jay, thank you for the $1 super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're not going in that direction, man. Yeah. LG is in the mountains of Tibet with their middle finger up in the air, baby. Yeah. That is the question. Why? This is a good question. I don't know if I can I put comments up? Uh, yeah, I think. Let's see. No, wait. Okay. Let's see if I can put comments up. Let's see. Pin message. Let's see. Huh. Let me see if I can if we can see that message pin. What? Let me see right here. Let's see. Unpin message. No, let me see right here. Let me see if I can pin that message. All right. LG, you're right. And I don't know if I oh yeah, it's in the comments. All right, yeah, yeah. People will just rip them to shreds, man. Yeah. And no one would cover them. Right. And I pinned the comment. Carnizzi, you got the best comment, man. I got to pin it. LG Mobile division failed because of marketing. Yeah, you know what? And the thing about it, I believe that we all talk to LG and our contacts and everything. We all talk to LG about that situation, and they just didn't didn't fix it. They didn't fix it, and here we are. Let's see. Damn, why I keep doing that? I think LG should merge with Nokia to drop a phone together. Yeah. Well, HTC actually does have phones. I don't think. Listen, okay. So if you look at HTC, they do drop phones, but they don't drop no phones in the States. So HTC, if I'm not mistaken, has phones that they do drop. So I think I made a video about this about a year ago, that HTC did drop some phones, but I don't think that they're not worried about the United States. They'll never bring their phones in the United States. So that's a no-go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And HTC, just like BlackBerry, just like LG, have the biggest problem if they ever want to come to the United States. Are they willing to drop a shitload of money on marketing? Because Apple runs the United States when it comes down to the smartphone game. People can say what they want. I see videos, it grinds my gills when I see videos like this. And you hear the videos on TikTok. The people go around asking females would they ever date a guy with an Android phone or a Samsung phone. They say, Samsung, give Android, that means you broke. Even though Android got phones that cost more than iPhones, people believe that if you carry an Android phone, then you brokey, right? They call you brokey. And I'm okay with being called brokey if that's the case, because I don't use an Apple device. But yeah, I mean, you see the videos. This is why you see dominance of iOS in the States. It's not because they're good phones. It's a status symbol. It's not because they got the best cameras. They don't have the best cameras. Not because it is a status symbol for the YNs and the younger generation, the Gen Zers, right? The Gen Zers. But that's why you see it. Like when you talk to people, and you ask, and I see people ask people all the time, would you date females? Ask, would you date a guy with an Android phone? They tell you no. And you see stuff like, if they see stuff, if it's not the green bubble and the blue bubble and all that stuff, they don't answer back. I'm telling you, people, if you don't have what Apple got, the blue bubble, if they got a green bubble, they don't answer. Like, think about the bubble situation. We talked about this in a lot of live streams. We talked about the blue bubble and the green bubble and all these different bubbles. People that got iPhones do not respond to people that doesn't have the blue bubble. And that's been like that forever. They won't respond to Android people. Some women don't date people that got Android phones and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying in the United States, it's dominated by Apple. It's dominated by Apple. But it's just crazy. I disagree with it, but that's crazy. Even after LG fixed their boot loop, YouTubers wouldn't shut up about it. Because that's the whole thing, right? YouTubers dragged the LG G4 for years. The boot loop issue that happened on the LG G4, they dragged it for the LG G5, the LG G6, LG G7. You heard that same shit all the way up to the V60. You heard people in the comments, you've heard YouTubers say it. They talked about boot loop issues in LG V60 videos. And I was like, that shit was like 5-6 years ago, and they still talked about it. That's like shit like 5-6 years ago, and they still talk about boot loop issues. And that is something that I blame a lot of content creators for, right? I mean, at what point is it for you to stop talking about boot loop issues after years have passed. Why the fuck you keep mentioning boot loop issues? Now, think about this. When Apple had the antenna gate, you don't hear Apple content creators keep bringing up antenna gate, right? When the last time you heard the word antenna gate? Think about this. When the Galaxy Note 7 caught fire and they had to recall it. Samsung fans stopped talking about that shit instantly. Like they stopped talking about it. But reviewers reviewing LG phones, they always bought our boot loop. Always bought our boot loop. That's, man. An iPhone girl, when I used to use the IR blast on my OnePlus to turn off a TV. Yes, sir. HTC was the first Android phone with the HTC G1 in the USA. Yes, I actually showed that phone a couple of times because I have it. I have that phone, by the way. The HTC Evo 4G was legendary. Yes. Oh, word. I do know you was considered broke after you had an Android. So yeah, man. They consider you broke. Yeah. You go on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, and you see these videos when people go on their first dates and all that, and the first female say, "Wow, you're using an Android phone," and that why? What the like? Why does that matter when you could actually show people that there are some Android phones that cost way more than the iPhones? So it ain't about, but again, that was real. I had the boot loop on my LG G4. Yeah, the LG V20 was fire. Yeah, just was not marketed, man. I love my LG V20. When was the last time someone talked about the iPhone 6S bin gate? Exactly. Like when the bin gate happened, when people fucking phones was curved with the iPhone 6Ss, what happened? They stopped talking about it. They stopped talking about it, right? It was most definitely certain gatekeeper tech reviewers. They helped kill a U.S. phone market. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. What you got to do to trick these girls nowadays is get an old ass iPhone 12. Because guess what, Knizzle? All the motherfuckers look the same. So you can have an iPhone 11 Pro Max with the 3 cameras, and guess what? They'll think you got the latest shit. Like you really don't really need you can say, oh, I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max, so you can have an iPhone 12. Long as you got the cameras in the back, yeah, you can have an old ass. They all look the same. Yeah, they all look the same, man. Apple was the first mobile company that people slept outside. I don't understand human behavior. Listen, I'm going to tell you, tech for your needs. I was one of them. I didn't sleep outside, but I remember when I bought like 5 iPhones. And I don't know what it was. I think the iPhone 10s. I think it was the iPhone 10s. I actually went to a T-Mobile store about 2 a.m. in the morning, and I hung out at the T-Mobile store. And I made a video about this. I think I made a video about this, or I live streamed it or something. And I was at the T-Mobile store like 2 a.m. in the morning, and it didn't open up until like 9. And yes, I was one of them in line. And so what happened was the T-Mobile staff came. I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I was like first person or second person in line. So when the T-Mobile rep came, when it was ready to open the store, I think it was T-Mobile or AT&T or whatever, I told a person, I said, hey, listen, how many iPhones do you have? And it's like, I think I got 5 or 4 or 5. And then I had one person in front of me, and I said, listen, how many phones are you buying? And they told me they was only buying 1. I said, well, listen, I'm buying the rest. So what I did was I told the people behind me, I said, listen, they only got 5 phones, people. I'm buying 4 of them, and the person in front of me buying 1. They will not have no more phones. They was pissed off at me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They was pissed off at me. But yeah, and I bought them all. I didn't even no activation or nothing, man. I mean, I just bought the phones, and yeah, I remember that. I remember hanging out for like fucking 7, 8, 9 hours, hanging out by a store to buy an iPhone. I did that. Yeah, I did that. I did that. I did that. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, I did that. I told the person, I said, listen, how many phones you got? They told me, I think we got 5. The person in front of me said, I want 1. I said, listen, I'm going to buy the rest. And sure enough, when they was let like one person in at a time, and when I went in, they put all 4 of the phones on the table, and I just boop, 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 swiped the card, put them in the bag, walked out the door. Yeah, I remember that, man. I'll never do that again. I don't know how much I spent, but it was a pretty penny. I remember doing that. That was, oh my God, that was, those were the days, man. I told him, man, I said I want them all, man. I told him, man, I said I want them all, man, and I remember buying that shit, man. I was like, God damn, what the fuck am I doing? I pulled out the LG Wing out, and it shut down everything. See, man, let me tell you something, man. And it's actually, it's weird that you can actually pull out an LG Wing today and flip that son bitch up, and you have everybody looking at you like, that's a phone? Yeah. Flip that. Yeah, that's a phone. Look at that. Yeah. And listen, do this. Have a video playing at the top and play a game at the bottom. Like you be playing the game at the bottom while a video playing at the top, and watch how people are like, damn. Or if you're at the sports bar, right? Have like the football game playing at the top of the screen, and you playing fucking a game at the bottom of the screen. That will blow every fucking body. I did that shit like a couple of times, man. I did that shit a couple of times, man. And it was crazy, man. Yeah, you can pull out LG Wing, man. That motherfucker turn heads, bro. I've done that so many times. Yeah, I played videos, games at the top, and yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, say, yeah, that's right. Big house. That's what I said, man. That's what I said. Yeah, man. Jay, look, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you what's even crazier, right? As you know, a lot of people don't like the rugged devices. Some people love the rugged device, some people don't like the rugged devices. But I'm gonna tell you, you won't blow people's fucking mind away. You get a fucking unihertz with a fucking projector on it, and you go to a party, a family event or whatever, and they showing a fucking football game, and they everybody kind of crowded in one room, right? Everybody crowded in one room, and you can't see the fucking game, right? Because they got a little bit of 10-inch TV. You could take your fucking and put that motherfucker on the wall, right? You take your fucking tank, put that projector on the wall, and have that motherfucker about 100 inches wide, and you got that big ass loudspeaker that's on that tank, and show that football game. You'll fuck people up, bro. I've done it. I went to people's house, went to gathering, and they had a little wall back. I put my fucking tank up there. I was showing music videos as I had my tank device connected to a big loudspeaker, and I had the videos playing on the wall, and people was fucking amazed. The first thing, always people say, when they gonna bring that to an iPhone? No, they ain't gonna bring it to an iPhone. Look, they have I think I got the little shit. Where is that? I don't see it no more. No. But yeah, 8849 has the little small projector, right, that you connect your smartphone to. They got the little small projector that give you about 100 inches. You don't need to necessarily buy the phone. Let me see if I can find it. You don't necessarily have to buy the phone. I think I might have it here. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, so 8849 came out with a projector. I made a video about this, right? So they came out with a mini projector. Freaking awesome, right? You plug your device up into here, right? And you plug a power cord in there, and guess what? You got a mini projector. Yeah, it's 720p. Who gives a fuck? Look at that, right? And you put this motherfucker on the wall, man, and you showing a football game, and you got to connect it to your device, right? And you showing the fucking football game on the wall with this little bitty projector, man. Yeah, I love this thing. I love this little thing, man. Yep. This is a portable 720p projector, man, right here. I mean, this portable, man. All you gotta do is plug your phone up, plug the power cable up, and it's gonna give you power delivery. It'll give you power delivery. Yeah, man. Let me see. I think I have cord. Let's see. Let's see. Plug up some power. Let's see. Let's see if I can plug up some power to it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got Samsung Dex running, baby. There you go. Okay. There we go. So yeah. There you go. You got your projector on, ready to go. A little small projector. Right? Good to go. Y'all see that? And that's it. And it'll show everything on your smartphone. And yeah, I've used this a couple of times, man. It's just rock and roll with it. Let me see if I have some projector. Yeah, man, and that's it. You put this on the wall, you're good to go. Look at that. And you just, you come out closer, you blow it out. But yeah, it's good to go. Great. Yeah. Nice, man. Take this off. Wanted to show you all that. That is nice. Yeah, man, it's tight, man. It's nice. How good was the mode on the projector on the Moto Z? I don't remember I remember the projector on the Moto Z, but like I don't remember. I don't know if I made a video about it. I think I might have made a video about it. I'm not sure. Because I made a lot of videos about the Moto Z when it had the Moto Mods. The Moto Mods was nice, man. Oh, I think I got a couple of videos about the Moto Mods. Remind me, yeah, the Moto Mod. Yeah, I don't know if I made a video about the projector, but I know I made a video about the speaker. Like, I know I made a video about the speaker. But yeah, man, I mean, whoosh, man, shucks, man. Yep. Oh, you got the the OnePlus 12 Black, man. Yeah. I just love this color. That's why I got this one. I love this one, man. This one just beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Hey, Tech Preacher. What's the closest to them, the V60? I'm thinking about going back to the LG G8X. What's the closest new phone to the LG V60? The closest new phone to the LG V60, I'm going to tell you, man, OnePlus 12, man. The only thing you going to be missing, and listen, let's make sure we understand something, right? It don't matter what phone you go to currently, you will be losing features, all right? If you go from a V60 to a current device, you will lose features. And it's no device that will give you all those features in 2025. You're going to lose SD card support if you go with a modern smartphone. You're going to lose pen support if you don't go with either Galaxy. If you go with a foldable, the Z Fold 7, you ain't going to have pen support. You're going to lose the quad DAC, one of the most important features on the V60. You're going to lose that. Even if you buy an adapter for most modern smartphones, they not give you a quad DAC. So you will lose that. Camera system. Most modern smartphone camera system is good, right? It's good. A lot of them don't have dual stereo support, which means that you can have stereo sound as you record. A lot of smartphones don't have that. So you're gonna lose that. You're gonna lose the dual display support because no smartphones have that kind of accessory that if you wanted a slab phone, bam, you got a slab phone. If you want to pop on a dual screen, then you can have that accessory. It gives you choice. You're going to lose that. So a lot of stuff you're going to lose going from a V60 to a modern new smartphone. Now, a lot of people might say, well, you go gain performance. Okay. Okay, the V60 is already fast. Okay, so instead of open up an app in 0.5 seconds, the newer phones might open the app in 0.2 seconds. So I mean, yes, I would say that if you're going from a V60 to something modern, I would say, grab your 512 OnePlus 12 and rock that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Find one for like $499, $599, and rock that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Because guess what? Not only you gonna get a high-performance device that's gonna be supported for years, you're gonna get a smooth, ultra smooth operating system. You get 120 hertz. You're gonna get an outstanding camera system. You're gonna get battery life that will whip and beat the S25 hands down. So with all that said, that's why the OnePlus 12 is my new V60. The OnePlus 12 is my new V60. It's a device I'm going to rock for a while. I ain't getting the 13. I might grab the 13, but I might go back to the 12. I don't know. I might get the 14. I don't know. So I feel like what am I going to gain? What am I going to gain by getting a 13 when the 12 is so good? It's nothing to gain. Cameras, okay, maybe. It's nothing to gain. That's why I rocket it. That's why I wasn't too particular about rushing to buy a 13. So okay, let's see. If it comes to the U.S., the Sony Xperia Warbook 7 is the V60's successor. Louis, I don't know, Louis. I'm going to tell you why. Because the Sony camera app is abysmal. At least with the V60, your auto mode was decent. If you're going into the Sony Xperia, I would say that if you're going to use the camera system, you got to go into the Pro Mode camera system. You got to dial in your shots. You have to dial in your video just to get really good shots. Listen. I got videos on my channel with the one more. I don't know which one I got, And if you're not into you know, pro mode and video pro mode and stuff like that, it's definitely a device that won't be the successor of a V60. Now the V60 Pro mode is really nice, but then you also got to remember the Sony Xperia 1 devices are hella expensive. You're talking $13.99, $14.99. Those phones are expensive. And I'm sure that the One Mark 7 is going to be way up there to the $1,200, $1,300 price point. So I feel like, you know, the reason why I say devices like the OnePlus 12 is because you could get them hella cheap and get really good performance and really good cameras. I mean, I don't know if I would recommend a Sony Xperia or to be the V60 successor. I mean, I listen. I'm not knocking your opinion, because it can, in so many ways, the camera system. If you're a pro mode, if you like pro mode, the camera system gonna be fucking phenomenal, right? But the V60 had a lot of stuff. And look, if I'm not mistaken, and you're right, the Sony devices does retain the headphone jack. I mean, you might be right. I don't know. But I just think the only reason why I wouldn't recommend a Sony device is because of the price. I think the Sony devices are freaking expensive, bro. You know, so that's the and it could be a replacement. It could be. I wouldn't be there won't be a 14. They are skipping that number. Oh, it's be the okay, OnePlus 15. All right, cool. OnePlus 15. Cool. The Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra had a quad deck. You know what? I have videos, and I believe I still have my XA2 Ultra. It's probably in storage, because I do have a lot of phones in storage. I never knew that it had a quad deck. So I never knew it had a quad deck. So that's something that hey, listen, I didn't know it had a quad deck. I have the G8X. You know what, Michael? I hear so many people in my community talk about the LG G8X. I did not get that phone. Well, you know, it wasn't sold in the United States. You would have to import that phone because it wasn't sold. Because the LG G8 was sold, but the 8X wasn't sold. But a lot of people that love the V60 absolutely freaking love the LG G8X. And all of them got the dual display. Now, you can actually find a dual display for the LG G8X. You cannot find a dual display for the LG V60. I have so many people asking me to sell my my V60. No, I'm sorry. You can find the screen for the V60. You cannot find it for the Velvet. You can't find it for the Velvet. So the Velvet is one that's hard to find. So I get a lot of people asking me to sell my Velvet dual screen. I won't sell it. Like you can't find it. They don't sell it on Amazon. I haven't saw one on eBay or nothing like that. You might see a couple of people might sell it for hella high. It's gonna be expensive on eBay. So you get your coins ready. If you want to buy LG Velvet dual screens accessory, you're gonna spend some cake on it. I don't hear anybody talking about Microsoft. You know, and let me tell you something about Microsoft. I made a video about the Microsoft in one of my favorite phones, right? I talked about that. And Microsoft is probably the most disappointing company when it comes down to smartphones ever. Like, I think Microsoft is at the low of the totem pole when it comes down to smartphones. What they did to their fans is unforgivable. What they did to the Surface Duo is unforgivable. And you gotta think about it. And in meme coins, right? They call it, anybody that trade meme coins and stuff like that, right? You hear what's called a rug pull. A rug pull is a meme coin that develop that, go out there, get hype behind it, and through social media, make people spend a shit ton of money trying to hype it up. They thinking that they go be a millionaire because this new meme coin is going to go all the way up to the top. And if you buy low, that means you can sell high. So a lot of people get into the meme coins and they buy a boatload of meme coins. I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars of meme coins. And 1 minute later, it goes from all-time highs to zero in less than a minute. And when we call in the meme coin space, we call it a rug pull. Microsoft have done that twice. Microsoft have rug pulled their communities twice. When they killed off the Microsoft phone brand and they killed off the Surface Duo. They did it to people twice. They rug pulled people twice. So yeah, I don't know. Upgrading from the S22 Ultra, is the new Galaxy Fold worth it, or wait to the S26 Ultra? Okay, so hey, hold on. Let's answer this question. I want to talk about this for a second because I believe that the S23 Ultra, which is one of my favorite phones, and I do have the S22 Ultra, again, one of my favorites, right? S23 Ultra outshine to me is one of Samsung's favorite phones besides the Note 10, Note 10 Plus, and the Note 20 Ultra, right? And the Galaxy Note 9. Galaxy Note 9, Note 20 Ultra, and S10 Plus, S22 Ultra, and the S23 Ultra. To me, was Samsung my favorite phones. Now you have to ask yourself this question: if you go with the new Galaxy Z Fold 7, you're going to lose S Pen support. Now, if that's not important to you, then you might want to consider going from the S22 to Z Fold. Are you ready for a foldable? Because a foldable comes with different aspects. Obviously, you can use it, the front cover display, for whatever you need, and you could open it up to a bigger display. The Z Fold lineup in the foldable device is supposed to replace your phone and your tablet. Supposed to make that a mini workstation, a powerful workstation. But it also comes at a price. Now, I don't know the trade-in value for the S22 Ultra going into the Z Fold, but is it worth it? It's not. It all depends. You have to think about if are you willing to go from a slab phone to a foldable? And if you look in the weight to the S26 Ultra, I would say hold off to the S26 Ultra. My experience with the S25 Ultra, I can't recommend it. That's just me. A lot of people would. I don't recommend it because some things I don't like about it. But I would say that if you're going to get a S26 Ultra, you're going to remain on the slab end. Now, you got to be careful. We got to see what Samsung going to do about the S Pen support. Okay. Because we're hearing that SIM cards might be going away on the S26 Ultra, and we may see the disappearance of the S Pen. I don't know. We hear people saying it's not going to do it. We hear people say they're going to do it. We got to see that. And if that's the case, then I would say look at an S24 Ultra and try to see and get one on the low. You're going to still get 7 years of updates, so you ain't missing nothing. If the S26 removed the SIM card and removed the S Pen, it would not be a recommendation for me. So I don't know. We have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. Nokia and Microsoft. Let's see. Microsoft is one company that should be able to maintain their devices. You know what, Kanizzle? I can't understand why Microsoft couldn't do it. Microsoft is a software company and couldn't do it. I don't know, man. You knew Microsoft was in trouble when you walked into a Microsoft store and they had Android phones front and center. and their Microsoft phones was sitting in the back somewhere. You knew something was wrong when you seen that. It's like, come on, man. You knew something was wrong when you saw that. Yeah, but we can pick up one in print. Let's see. Thanks for your insight. I'll wait for the S26 has to offer. Hey, listen, stay tuned. We gonna talk about it. We talk about it on our live streams. I talk about it on my, when I do these spot type of live streams. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing you go gain from us, right? When we on Wednesday nights and stuff like that, right? We gonna give you no bullshit. Like, we gonna tell it how it is. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We not gonna sugarcoat the shit. Like, we look at it like this: whether or not people like our attitudes about products and services, or they don't like our attitudes, right? We're gonna tell you how it is. And some people really don't like that, but that's okay, because you got a lot of people out there that will sugarcoat it and tell you it's a must buy. And if you have the previous year, you're going to get huge upgrade. Listen, you hear this shit all the time. Going from an S24 Ultra to S25 Ultra, how many videos have you heard that is a worth it upgrade? It's a huge upgrade. You're going to be missing out FOMO and all that bullshit, right? Even if you hear videos coming from the S23 to the S25, it's a huge upgrade. You're going to see and feel the thunder coming from an S23 to S25. And I'm saying to myself, I could go to an S22 to an S25, and I don't see no big difference. And again, you have to know the difference between shit and sugar, because a lot of people out there, that they talk a lot of shit. And I'm gonna tell you, man, this you got to decipher the difference between shit and sugar, man. It's crazy. The pen isn't too important to me. It's cool, but I really don't use it. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I think, and the only reason why I talk about the pen so much is because, to me, besides One UI, Samsung only have the S Pen. Besides One UI, Samsung only have the S Pen, because you can't say the cameras. I keep saying this, right? Every blind test that go on out there, nobody pick a Samsung camera. Out of the years and years of MKBHD doing blind camera tests, Apple and Samsung is always at the bottom of the totem pole. And I see it for myself when I take pictures with the shit, that it ain't that great. So I know what people are talking about. The cameras are the best. The camera, man, listen, I don't see it. And if the cameras are that good, why they never win blind camera tests? But if you tell a person that that's a Samsung camera, they go automatically pick it. That's why I love blind camera tests, because it's not about the name brand. It's about the quality of the footage. And that, to me, is what people pick. And guess who always come out on top sometimes, right? Right? You got Pixel 8 devices beating out everybody in the competition, man. You know what I'm saying? So I say this, until Samsung or Apple can come close to beating a blind camera test, then I would say, well, okay, they are a top camera brand out there. But I don't see it. I just don't see it. And from my own experience, I don't see it. So, let's see. Oh, easy. What's happening to New Mobile? Are they still making phones? Yes. I just did a video on New Mobile about 3 or 4 months ago. I mean, they drop about 3-4 phones a year. So New Mobile have their different categories. They got their flagships. They have their budget series and stuff like that. So New Mobile always dropped it about 4 phones a year. So I think I did 1 phone already. So yeah, they have at least about 3 or 4 more phones before this year out. Yeah, they have a couple of phones that they drop every year. I mean, New Mobile is that brand that first to me reached out to me when I made the video about updates. New Mobile reached out to me, and they updated their devices. Right, they were sending out some security patches and stuff like that. I haven't done a New Mobile updated video in a while, which I think it's overdue, right? To see how it's aged over time, to see if they got any software updates, to see if they went from Android 13 to Android 14 or something like that. Because those devices are going to be, people that buy those phones that really need to get a quick phone. They don't want to spend a shit ton of money in a phone. They want it to be a little more reliable. So they want to buy phones like that. So yeah, you see the new mobile phones that a lot of people buy. Think about it. You give a 6 or 7 year old, a 8 year old, a 10 year old to play some games on a smartphone. You'll give them a freaking new mobile phone. What game you can't play on it that a 10 year old can't play? And so yeah, I mean, you don't need no freaking iPhone 16 Pro Max and give it to a child because they want to play fucking Angry Birds. You give them a new mobile phone, right? You give them a new mobile phone. So if you crack the screen or if you put it in a nice case or whatever, you ain't worried about it. They toss it in the toilet. Those are the phones you give them. Shucks, you don't give them a freaking $1,400 iPhone to play Angry Birds. Shit, there is no phone that I want right now. Dual monitors is better than a tablet display. Yeah, dual. And listen, I have dual monitors in front of me. I get it. I love my dual monitors. So you're gonna stop buying Samsung? It's been about 6 months, and I guess they haven't made any camera improvement. And here's the thing. There was a report that came out that Samsung is dropping a update to fix their cameras. I think they acknowledge that the camera system sucked, so I think they're going to fix it. Let's see. Updates. Hey, listen, if the updates come out, I will make a video about it to see how it is. And if the cameras are better, then I will give them their praise. If it freaking suck, then we go call it how it is. New is like blue, no updates. Yeah, Big House, that is one of those things that hopefully these companies will try to do. Listen, here's the thing. I get it. It's a budget phone. $299, $399. I get it. All I ask of these companies is at least one OS update and quarterly security patches for at least a year, 2 years. And I think that's fair. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. I believe that's fair. I believe it's fair that a company, if they release a phone, $299, $399, they should be obligated to at least one OS update and at least quarterly security patches for at least a year and a half, 2 years. That's just my belief. I hate the one and done devices. I call out these devices every time for one and done. And I talk about this, and they email me. Some of them don't like the way the shit that I talk about. I don't care. I feel that a one and done device sucks. I feel that it doesn't matter how much money you spend. I believe that these companies want your money. They should support their devices. And I will talk about that if it's new, if it's blue, if it's Universe, if it's 8849, Alcatel, Motorola, even those devices, some of their budget devices, they kick to the curve. I believe that they ought to at least give you one OS update and quarterly security patches. And I think this should be mandated. And I think Google and Android should. And I understand people say, well, you don't want these companies to be too regulated because, they budget device, they don't have the money and they don't listen. I don't care. I'm here for the consumer. So I believe that the consumer should be protected, right? Security patches should be protected. That should be, I don't care how small budget a company is. If they release a device, it should be mandatory that they have at least quarterly updates, security patches, and at least one OS update. I think that's something should be, and I understand the way Android operates. And I think that's hard for Android to do that. This is why we preach that make sure that your apps is up to date. We talk about that. Like I talk about that. Your apps should be updated, which is in the Play Store. So if your apps are updated, that means that they are being updated with security. They're being updated with this. They're being updated with that. So as long as your apps is up to date, that's half the problem, right? That's half the problem solved. Your apps are updated. The core part of the operating system that's always online. Think about this. Your device is online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The way we have so many breaches, I believe that it's time to mandatory have these companies like New Mobile and 8849 and Unihertz and all that there to either, well, Google or Android probably should have a way where they can easily update their devices by sending them a security patch or however the software works, the code, however it works, man. I think they need to do that. I think it needs to be one of those things that that they need to do that, because it leaves the consumer vulnerable to hacks, to people not understanding that when they buy devices, they want them secure. They feel that it doesn't matter how much it costs. They want them secured, and I agree with that. And it should be that way. And then I'm gonna fight. Listen, I'm fighting for you guys, because me and New Mobile talked about it, and I'm fighting for you guys. And I'm only one person, by the way, that's fighting for you guys, right? I'm sorry. I'm only one person, and I'm fighting for you guys. I'm not saying that I'm the only person that's fighting for you guys, but I am fighting for you guys when it comes down to these budget companies, right? Because not everybody got $1,000 to spend on a smartphone. Not everybody got $500 to spend on a smartphone. Not everybody have the credit to get add lines to their carriers. Not everybody have that. So that means that the thought process of millions and millions and millions of potential users are going to the $299 and below. $299 and below, right? $299 and below. And so I believe that, okay, the $299 phones and below, what do they sacrifice on? Cameras, right? They don't put optical image stabilization in their cameras. So obviously the camera's not going to be the greatest. The performance is going to be what it is. The old MT processors, right? 6-8 gigs of RAM in them. They're not going to have no AI and none of that stuff on there, right? The displays are not going to be the best, right? You're going to have 720p LCD displays on them, right? But with all that out the way, usually they give you a clean bill of Android. That means that it's going to be pretty much stock. So performance will be decent. But the price point is going to be right there at between $299 and $199. I still believe that those devices should still get at least one OS update and quarterly security patches. And I'm going to fight for that. I'm fighting for that. What's up, bro? Motorola is killing the flip game. Yeah, I agree, man. Listen, everybody that videos that I've saw, and that they absolutely love the Motorola flip. Way better than this what Samsung got going on, So, hey, thank you very much for the $10 holler, man. I appreciate it. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta pin this, man. How you pin that? I can't. Why can't I? Thank you very much. I can go. Oh, I can heart it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't have no music to play, and I don't have the little do I? I don't have it at all. So, yeah, it's one of those things that. But I appreciate the $10 super chat though. Hey, thank y'all. Thank everybody for the super chats, man. Like everybody doing their thing. I appreciate the super chats that's coming through, man. I appreciate everything, y'all. All that means is you shouldn't buy phones yearly. Yeah, it's scammers and hackers in the app store. Look, man. I think the apps that get approved in the app store is yeah. It don't, let me tell you something, man. Everywhere you go at, you got to be careful, right? Um, but a lot of people download offline APKs and stuff like that. That's where a lot of the issues come in at. But if you download something from the App Store, I think you should be pretty safe. You still got to protect yourself, man. Like I feel like you got to protect yourself no matter what, right? Yeah, you got scammers and hackers all over the place. Hey, what's up, son? What's up, phone? See, I see you in the building. And by the way, let me recap. I started this live stream up using the Rodecaster video. And oh my God, the quality of this stream. I got the Rodecaster video. This is what you're looking at right now. Now, I've changed up a little bit. My audio is different, y'all. I took the Norman MT48 away, okay? I took the Norman MT48 away, and I have the Zoom F8 Pro controlling my audio. Well, my microphones is going into the Zoom F8 Pro, and the Zoom F8 Pro going into my Rodecaster 2 Pro, and that's going into my Rodecaster video. So that I took the MT48 off my audio chain. And people ask me why. Well, because I have a shit ton of microphone videos that I'm making. I got another review. I got the Meono review to do. I got a lot of microphone videos coming up. And what the Zoom F8 Pro, I can record flat sound. Okay. So I can record flat sound, and so in the video you get to hear the flat sound. Obviously, I do flat sound, but I was recording a lot of my videos on the Rode Rodecaster Pro 2, and I want to make sure that you guys hear the flat sound coming from a microphone. So you guys can hear how it sounds. Because listen, I made a video about it, right? I got called out, right? And a lot of people's asking me, who called you? Obviously I don't want to disclose that information. But a lot of people say, well, we're easy. You making microphone videos, and half the video, you got full processing on equalization, compressions, noise gates, and enhancements and everything. So you making the microphone sound so good, but when people buy the microphone, it doesn't sound the same way. I get it, right? In some parts of the video, I do put the flat sound in, but some people don't believe that's enough. So what I'm doing in my microphone videos, and I talk about this in the video, is that I will do the video, maybe 90% of the video, is going to be flat sound, microphone only. Then I might do, like I always do, the beginning of the video with a voiceover, showcasing how the microphone will sound if you add a little oomph to it, right? If you add a little oomph to it, this is how the microphone will sound. If you in post add a little equalization, a little compression, a little enhancements to it. This is how the microphone will sound if you add a little work to it. And then I chose to do part of the video in my living room. Well, my living room is not treated. I got called out because I got a treated room too. As you guys can hear, you don't hear no background noise. You don't hear no echoing. Man, I got sound blankets all around me, right? I got sound blankets on my wall. This whole wall back here, besides this whole thing that's on the wall, behind that wall is all soundproofing. Well, sound enhancements or sound, what they call them things, right? And even on the side of my wall right there, I have sound enhancements, and I have sound blankets on top of the sound enhancements. And in front of me, I have sound blankets. And on my walls, I got sound blankets. I got sound blankets everywhere in here. Plus, my floor is carpet. So, with all the sound blankets that I got in this studio, it will make any microphone sound good. You don't hear no echo. You don't hear no reverb. You don't hear none of that. And so people believe that if you're going to do a budget microphone, that 9 times out of 10, most people that's buying $40, $50 microphones won't have $5,000 worth of freaking room treatment. I get that. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm doing audio videos. I get it. And so what I wanted to do is that I'm do part of the video in my living room that doesn't have no sound treatment. So you can hear how it sounds with sound treatment and without sound treatment, with equalization, without equalization. So I made the video to ensure people that all these freaking microphone videos that I'm about to make, that I'm going to be fair and balanced about it. So you can hear how it sounds no matter what. That, you know, because look, man, some of the newer microphones that's coming out, man, they are very, very good microphones, man. They very, very, the Boya microphones are it's just so great, right? And stuff like that. Dana J said, I need to see this contraption. What contraption? What contraption you want to see? Let me know down in the comments below. What is you saying? What contraption you want to see? Am I connected here? Oh. Is that 5? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I connected one of my cameras. Let's see. Okay. Give you some. All right, so I got my 2 monitors here. I got a monitor here. Sound blanket right there. You see a sound blanket right there. Crap. I don't know. Trying to make this work, y'all. Trying to make this work. All right, so I got a. All right, so I got sound blankets behind me, but I'm trying to show you guys. I don't know if I can do it here, but okay. That's a monitor here. Broadcast a video here. And I got my 2 Rodecaster videos here. I got my F8 Pro here. Okay, got a monitor here. I got a monitor way over here, over there. I got freaking stuff on my door. I put soundproofing on my door. Let's see here. Let's go there. F8 Pro. Yeah, I got the F8 Pro. It's dark. I don't know. This camera ain't that great. Let me get out of there. All right. Trying to. Oh, it looks better there. Okay. All right. And the soundproof. Let's see. I need to see this contraption. Yeah, bro. I really don't see an upgrade as far as closing and opening apps. Maybe fraction of a second, and that's it. And that's all you're gonna see. Your mic do sound really good. I appreciate that. Yeah, my mic is going into a different audio chain. Blankets and the soundproof. Oh, you want to see the blankets? Let's see. You want to see the blankets? Let me see if I can show you the blankets. Let's see. Let me see. Where is number 5? Okay. Sound blankets here, above here. Sound blankets up here, my wall over there, got sound blankets. So sound blankets in front of me, sound blankets right there, got sound blankets up here. That's all sound blankets right there, going all the way up to the ceiling. I got sound blankets on my wall there, sound blanket on that wall, got sound blankets on this wall, sound blankets all the way there. Okay. So yeah, I got sound blankets right there, right in front of me, sound blanket. I got sound blanket right there. Okay. Sound blanket right there, sound blanket right there. Okay. Go back here. Okay. All right. Okay. Hopefully that helped. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have sound blankets everywhere. And hopefully that helps. And the only reason why I got sound blankets is because I'm gonna tell you something. I want y'all guys to know this microphone would not sound like this if I didn't have a treaty room. I just want people to know. I understand I paid a lot of money for I paid a lot of money for a couple of things for this microphone, for the aesthetics, the pretty. Look pretty. I wanted a gold mic. Okay. I wanted a gold mic. Okay. So I had an opportunity to buy a gold mic. This was a gold mic. It's a fantastic microphone, by the way. I'm not taking nothing away from this microphone. It's a $1,400 microphone. Sounds good. That's why I got it. It was gold, and it's a limited edition. I wanted a gold microphone. Yes. Now, up here, I have the Sennheiser 416. Okay, so I do have a Sennheiser 416 sitting up here. So for everybody that watch my YouTube videos and see me don't have this microphone, I'm talking on the Sennheiser MKH 416. Now, this microphone was like a dream microphone to me, right? It was just hard for me to spend $1,000 on the microphone back then. I had bought the Sennheiser 600, and I was like, yeah, the Sennheiser 600 was great. I love the Sennheiser 600. But all the pros, all the big dogs, all the fucking big dogs, they had the 416. So I bought the 416. And the 416 sound good. I got that connected. Let's see, 416. All right. So you're listening to right now is a Sennheiser 416. Still great microphone. And a lot of what this microphone brings is a lot of clarity. It brings in this awesome sound quality. But it don't bring in the deep bass because it's not close. These microphones bring in a lot of deep bass. But the 416 just sound absolutely amazing. I use the 416 on my videos, and I mean, without a doubt, it sound good. So this is how the Sennheiser MKH 416 sound right here. Y'all guys hearing it. The microphone is about right there. I got the volume right on time. Yeah. So you let me know down in the comments, how do you like the sound quality of the Sennheiser 416? Is it worth every penny of $1,000? That's what I need to know. Sorry, Mr. Stream Easy. It's all good. Did you end up getting the Pixel? No, sir. I did not get the Pixel. It's not off the table. Okay, the Pixel's not off the table, but I don't have it right now. Yes, looks very nice. Audio quality has always been good in your channel, and you know what? If you go back and you look at some of my old videos, the audio fucking sucked. Like I knew I had to fix my audio. When I go back and look at my videos, maybe about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, the audio was I say to myself, no wonder why nobody didn't want to watch my videos, because guess what? I wouldn't watch my videos neither. The audio sound horrendous. And so what I did was I spent a lot of capital into fixing my audio. And if you watch my YouTube channel, I've bought so many different things to fix my audio. And am I satisfied with the way my audio sound right now? Yes, but I'm not done. Okay, I could be satisfied that I feel that my audio is doing a good job, but I'm not done with my audio, and I probably won't be done with my audio until I'm out this game. But yeah, get back into my microphone and get out there. All right, we back on the warm audio. Will you be testing out desktop mode stuff again soon? Yeah, the thing about desktop mode, Samsung haven't changed anything too much. I know that Motorola got Motorola desktop mode, and once when Android 16 come out and some of these devices get get desktop mode, I probably will do some tests connected. Test compared it to the Samsung DeX and stuff like that. So yeah, I can see myself doing it. Moto Smart Connect is decent. Cool. I love y'all, man. I don't know how long I've been live streaming. How long I've been live? I've been live streaming for 2 hours? No way. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go down and hit the subscribe button. If you are in the stream right now, make sure you hit the thumbs up button right now. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure we got all the thumbs up. Everybody that's in the stream, just go on and hit that thumbs up. And if you want to share the stream to anybody that want to talk tech or anything else in between, go ahead on and share it to everybody else. Okay, so you say Gold Mic has, okay, so I have to say that the Gold Mic has more fidelity. It has a different level to it compared to the other mic that I was using temporarily. Yes, so this microphone is a very, very great sounding microphone. Like I really like this microphone. Like I'm not gonna take nothing away from this microphone. It's a very expensive microphone, and it does sound really good. I mean, it's built very solid. The components that's in this microphone is really, really good. And yeah, this microphone is a replica. Okay, so this microphone is a replica of the Sony something that $20,000 microphone. So this is a replica of the $20,000 microphone that singers, rock and roll bands, and a lot of artists use. Now they use the Norman U87. A lot of them use the Norman U87, but a lot of them use the Sonys or the replicas, stuff like that. But and I'm not spending 20 G's on the microphone, so I'll stick to this because this is a more like a replica of the Sony C8000. I think it's a C8000 that costs like $15,000. Um, yeah, it's a Sony C8000. Let me see, Sony C8000, I believe. 8000G. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the Sony C8000 is $16,000. Let me show y'all how it look. Let's go C1000 at Sweetwater. Let me see if I can share my screen. I believe, which one is that? One maybe. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. This is going to be the Sony. You see the tail on the back. So the warm audio kind of mimic the C8000G because they call this the warm audio 8000G. So this is going to be the C8000G, $16,000. This is what the warm audio is mimicking. So if you don't want to spend $16,000, $17,000 on a microphone, then Warm Audio say, "Hey, we got this microphone here. You can buy it for $1,300." Yeah, so there it is. Yep. So yep. So they got the Sony microphone that costs about $1,700. This microphone is a replica. So yeah, it makes sense. Android is more like Linux. Somebody talking about that in the comments. Yes, pretty good bargain. Yeah, it's trust me, man. If I had unlimited money, I would buy the C. I would definitely buy the C8000G. I mean, if I had the money, if I was rich, man, if I was rich, I without a doubt I'd buy one if I was rich. But nah, I no, I don't. Let me rephrase that. If I had throwaway money, no, fuck no, I wouldn't buy that. Hell no. What am I talking about, man? I wouldn't spend $17,000 on a microphone. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say I'll buy U87. Man, that's like 5Gs. So I think $5,000 is about my limit for microphones. I don't think I spend $17,000 on a microphone. I don't think I ever do that. Even if I had the money, throwaway money, rich or whatever. No. I wouldn't do that. No thanks. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. No, $17,000. No, even if I was rich, I wouldn't do it. There's no way. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. I just feel that. Listen, man. I do voiceovers in YouTube, man. No. 5,000. Yeah, man. U87, man. Yeah, bro. That's a microphone there, bro. Yeah, 5G. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, 5,000. I think the U87 is 5,000, man. Oh, I'm sorry. U87 is U87 is 3,700. Yeah, U87 is 3,700. I thought it was 5,000. Let me see. Yep, U87 is right here. And that nickel looks so good. So they got two colors, right? They got a black and they got a nickel. And this nickel one is absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful microphone, man. This is a beautiful microphone. Now this is the black one. Yeah, that's the black one. Nope. I want that nickel one. That is probably going to be my next. This is probably going to be my next microphone. Now I review a lot of microphones, but this is probably going to be my next. Yeah, definitely, absolutely, without a doubt. Definitely going to be one of my next microphones. I'm not even going to front. I'm not even going to front. Yeah, man, Sweetwater, yes, sir. Yeah, Sweetwater. Yeah, man. Sweetwater. That's where you buy. That's where you buy your stuff from, man. Sweetwater. Yes, sir. Sweetwater. Man. Yeah, Sweetwater, man. Yeah, nah, man. Not me. Mm-mm. So look, check this out, right? If you remember my YouTube channel, I want to say thank you guys very much. You guys have been very great. I always try to drop videos in there for you guys. Y'all guys are supporters of me in the cause. You could be anywhere else tonight at this time of the night, but you're sitting up here watching No Easy talk shit. And I appreciate everybody that come through, and I appreciate all my members, man. Y'all guys, I make sure I give y'all guys a lot of content. You get to see videos early. With that said, I will be dropping a video in my members only tonight. A video that probably not going to come out for the next 2 weeks. And it's it's a video. So I got a video coming out tonight. And I'm gonna put it in my members only. And so be on the lookout for that. That video is not coming out on YouTube for another 2 weeks, just so you know. But yeah, I try to drop videos in my members only, so y'all guys can see some content before it go on YouTube. So yeah, Easy, you owe me $100. Yeah, one day I might get him $100. I get $100, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, $100, dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. It's all good, man. Yeah, man. Listen, it's all good, man. I could tell you this much, man, that I actually love what I do here. I absolutely love what I do here, man. I wish I could live stream with y'all guys every day. Um, you know, I wish I could live stream with you guys every day, man. I wish I could do a lot of videos for you guys, man. And trust me, man. I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. I've actually, been working hard trying to build up some stuff because I'm about to make some changes with my second channel. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, now some of y'all guys have subscribed to my second channel, but I am working to revamp my second channel. Okay. I'm about to revamp my second channel, which is going to be totally different. So stay tuned for future things that's coming out for the second channel. And the reason why I thought about doing some new things here on this YouTube channel, I can't. Like this channel here is smartphones, studio gear, microphones, tablets, computers, stuff like that. And when I'm doing on my when I'm doing on my second channel, it's gonna be totally different. It's not gonna be tech. It's no tech. It's not gonna be tech at all on my second channel. So but yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I got a lot of things in store, man. I guess have some fun, man, and then go from there. You're welcome. Glad to finally get to see you live. Life be life sometimes. Hey, listen, I actually work in the studio every day. And when I'm in the studio every day, man, I try my best to make the best content. When I'm in the studio, man. Look, I know I make a lot of off the wall content, like because as you guys know, I stopped doing videos based off of trends. I stopped doing videos based off of trends, right? A lot of people say, well, you're not covering the galaxies. What's going on? Listen, I stopped doing videos off of trends. We talk about it on our live streams. Like we'll talk about it on our live streams. Or be like, man, the 2 pixels, man, you're not talking about it. I stopped making videos off of trends. And whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, shit, it must be a bad thing because my subscriber count is stuck at 70,000 while everybody else moving past me. And maybe I'm stuck in my own ways, right? Maybe I'm stuck in my own way. Maybe if I would have done, freaking Z47 videos and Z fucking Edge videos and fucking Pixel videos, I'd be at 100,000 subscribers, right? But one thing about me is I'm not faking phony. I won't fool myself. And if I'm not motivated, then I can't be fake and phony about it. And that's one thing about me, man. Listen, man, it's one thing about me, man. I have to feel some kind of way for my audience to get the best content from me, because I can't fake it, man. Like I feel like if I would have bought a fucking Galaxy Edge after I did fucking talk about how crazy it is, how dumb it is, telling everybody that I don't like it even before I touched it. If I would have bought the phone and praised it, then you have every right to call me fake and phony. And so I feel like I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy that like, look, man, you said all this shit and all of a sudden you get it in your hand and now you're praising it. No, man, I don't ever want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that praise a device this to make sure I keep getting review units. Trust me, listen, Samsung have cut me off. Google have cut me off. Well, Google freaking cut everybody off. I've been cut off about a lot of companies because I keep it real. I don't kiss ass to these companies. If I want the shit, I buy the shit. And that's my motto. Like, I feel like I won't kiss no companies. I don't kiss the ring, man. If I want your shit, I'll buy it. But I'm not kissing the ring. So when you send me your product, I can almost tell you this much, that if it's a promo, that's different. Like, got to remember the difference between promos and reviews are different. Now, if you're doing a promo for a company, it's a paid advertised promo, and all you're talking about is the unboxing experience, the features and functionality, and boom, the video over with. You very seldom get opinions. I don't tell you how I feel about a device. I don't know, because I'm not getting paid to tell you about the device. I'm getting paid to introduce the device to the world. But once you get into the review phases, and then that's where the things get different, because they becomes, hey, listen, it's going to be. It is what it is, and that's how I do my videos. And so, I look at it like this, that, I do my best to keep it real no matter what, but you guys know the difference between a promo video and a review video. You should know the difference. I know a lot of people out there that watch YouTube content creators, and the content creators tell you to buy these certain products and, buy this, click on my affiliate links, stuff like that. No, I don't do that. I actually stopped saying that. I actually stopped promoting affiliate links. Like I said, listen, link down below. I always have links down below. If you want to buy the product, the links are down below. And I don't push affiliate links. Listen, I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm not a salesman. I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm not here to sell you no programs. I'm not here to sell you shit. I'm not here to tell you to buy a phone or a product. I'm not here to tell you nothing. Because if you think about the way I rock, right? I don't rock with the latest devices, right? So if you rock what I rock, then that means you're going to be rocking some old phones. So, what's going on here? Okay. Looked like I had a glitch. Sorry about the glitch, y'all. I had a little glitch. All right. So yeah, man, listen, I just want y'all guys to know, man, that I'm trying to do my best. As Sean P said, promo equals commercial, review equals opinion. Period. That's the, you know what? All this shit I'm talking, right, about me trying to explain myself, Sean P just made it right there. Exactly. His comment is the best comment right here. Promo, commercial, review, opinion. That basically that's what it is. Let me know that this is educational purposes only YouTube. Only YouTube. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll put it like this. A lot of people buy product based off of our reviews. I don't know how many times have I bought product based off of other people's reviews, Tom Buck and all these other guys that I watch, right? I buy product based off of some of the reviews. You know why? Because some of the reviews I trust. I trust some opinions, but I don't watch one person. I watch multiple reviews about a product before I drop money on a product. So I just want y'all guys to know that I do understand that people watch multiple, and you should watch multiple videos of reviews before you buy a product. They have some people out, would tell you, go buy the product. If you don't like it, return it. Man, listen, man, who want to spend $1,500 on a product and return it, and you got to pay restocking fee? So I feel like at least before you go out and buy the product, at least you got all the information about the good, the bad, the ugly. So you already know what you buying. So listen, if I see a new product come out, I'm not, man, think about how crazy that is, right? The Norman MT48 came out. The thing is $2,000. I'm not going to go out and spend $2,000 before I watch a bunch of fucking reviews. Like, I won't just spend and yeah, granted, I bought it, but I think about that. And even with like camera gear and like when I bought the Zoom F8N Pro, right? The Zoom F8N Pro is $1,300. So before I bought that product, I wanted to make sure that, hey, is it good? And so this is one of the reasons why I really I personally watch a lot of reviews before I make purchases. And I would feel that a lot of people before they make purchases, they should watch a lot of product too. Obscure Mics and Dark Corner Studios are the guys I trust. Listen, I watch Dark Corner, right? Studios. I watch him. The other guy I don't watch. I'll have to check that out. Who knows about microphones and audio, talks about microphones different from gamers to creators. And you know what? I believe that I probably need to work on that a little more on my microphone videos, because some microphones are for gamers, right? And some microphones are for content creators. Me as a content creator and not a gamer, I really focus a lot of my microphone reviews on content creation. So that's why I focus a lot of my reviews on content creation, because I look for better bang for your buck, right? And a lot of microphone reviews that I do is all based off of content creators. And so since I'm not a gamer, I really can't, and I might see if I can ease into a part of the review that I can work with it, playing the game and maybe live stream a game and use that microphone just to get footage, or just for everybody else to hear the microphone, and I could take part of that footage and add it into my review. So that's something I can do too. It's a lot of things you could do with audio gear. I mean, it's a lot of things. Like, okay, you're looking at the Rodecaster video. The first time I'm live streaming with the Rodecaster video, I am freaking excited about this. The audio you're listening to. Now, granted, my audio is going through 3 different devices. My audio is going from the F8N Pro to the Rodecaster Pro 2 to the Rodecaster Video. So my audio is going through 3 different boxes. Okay, so the audio is a little different, but the video is coming from the Rodecaster Video. And I'm going to tell you, the image quality is chef kiss. I love the image quality. Better than StreamYard. StreamYard is, I do not like the pitch quality, the image quality on StreamYard. But yeah, I love this. I absolutely love it. The image quality is, I'm looking at it on my phone, and I'm blown away on how good the image quality is coming from the Rodecaster video. I mean, it's so good. And plus, the way the audio sound, I was listening to it, I was like, God, this is great. This is awesome. All right. Yes. Yeah, man. I mean, I still have the Exxon 7, right? I think I love the Exxon 7, man. You know, listen, ZTE. I feel like that's a missed opportunity for ZTE, man. ZTE was right there in the foldable game. ZTE, all ZTE had to do when they came out with the Exxon, no, the Exxon M, what is it, Exxon M, Exxon 7, I don't know, which whatever the foldable one, the Exxon M. Only thing ZTE had to do when they released the Exxon M was do a follow-up the next year with a better, well-spec, well-cambered up foldable device. I'm not saying that they was going to use plastic. They probably could have still used the clamshell, maybe, but come up with a better design, come up with something a little better. ZTE could have started the whole freaking process, and ZTE could have been up there with a little marketing, with a little hype, with a little manipulation, with a little drop in the briefcase to YouTube content creators. ZTE could have been up there with the foldable game, man. They could have. They could have done it. They could have done it. They could have done it. But, I mean, yeah, you know. I don't know, man. Exxon M, man. I got the Exxon M. That thing was, man, good. Very good. Very good. All right, y'all. So we passed the top of the hour, man. Past the top of the hour, I want to say thank you guys very much for showing up to Saturday night. No fluff, no passes, baby. Saturday night, no fluff, no pass. If you want to see more Saturday night, no fluff, no passes, man, I might commit to maybe. Well, Saturdays is rough, man, because see, Saturday's gonna be college football. Saturday's gonna be, out with the Oracle. So I cannot commit to Saturdays. Like Fridays and Saturdays, I can't commit. Wednesdays I could commit. I don't know. I can't. As much as I love live streaming, and I talk a lot. Y'all guys hear me. I talk a lot all day. I talk too much. But live streaming, man, I love live streaming because I get to listen. Well, not listen, but I get to read you guys' comments. You guys are my fan base. Sorry, my audience. You guys are my audience. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions about things. And this makes me a better content creator. It makes me a better content creator. And I love it. And this is why I will do it. But, all right, man. I wish I had an outro, man, but I don't I don't have an outro. I will get better at streaming with the Rodecaster video. I will queue up some jingles and shit and try to get some money dances and stuff. So when you guys do super chat or whatever, I can have some jingles and stuff to play to tell y'all that I appreciate your super chat. All right. If you're a member of my YouTube channel, be on the lookout. I got a video dropping that is going to be pretty interesting. If you are in the rugged community, you'll love it. Yeah, I'm working on another video. I'm working on I'm working on so many videos. I got another video coming out very soon, but I just want to chit-chat with you guys for a minute. I really appreciate everybody coming through. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. We're going to see y'all guys on the next video. Peace.